Inner power is magnetic. Focusing on the outer world demagnetizes you. And people pleasers are notoriously focused on the outer world, looking for validation from everyone. Yet all they seek is to feel alright and fulfilled within themselves. This is an alien concept for majority of people in this world, since they do not understand the metaphysical significance of attraction. How a magnet seems to draw things effortlessly from the ether. When a person is self-assured and stands firm in their identity as a first-class high-value person, the world is drawn into them. The world is drawn because the world comes from within. Because the world is a mirror, forever reflecting who you are being within. We attract who we are, not what we want. So, what is this first-class self-image I am talking about? It is about giving yourself all that you want to yourself in mind. It is about realizing your inherent worthiness by simply being a son or daughter of God. That is, we are one with the source of everything. So, how can we beg for crumbs of love from a person when we are literally all love? If you are one with source, how can you negotiate in mind that you deserve less and less? And you shouldn't want this or that because you are not worthy. If God is your infinite supplier, how can you then make concessions in your mind and deny yourself of first-class things? You see, we are having a psychological battle in our minds throughout our waking day. Negotiating, denying, fearing, solely by ourselves. The world comes to deny us only after we have already denied ourselves. Remember, a magnet knows that it draws things in. So it doesn't move. Nor does it worry about its worthiness. It just draws, because that is what it is. So a magnetic person knows that he deserves love, abundance, health, and prosperity simply because it is in his nature. That is who he is. This person understands and recognizes his divine inheritance. That is, whatever the sole of your foot shall tread upon, I have given thee. Divine gives without condition. It is only us who negotiate within ourselves and deny ourselves that which is ours by divine right. Therefore, to be magnetic, still your mind. And ask yourself these questions. Do I love and respect myself? Do I think I am worthy of abundance? Do I think it is my divine right to look good and enjoy a first-class lifestyle? If the answer is no, ask why. And you will see all the garbage swell up in your mind of a distorted self-image. Now lovingly, allow the garbage to dissolve in the divine light of your awareness. Because the moment you become aware of these limiting beliefs and do not judge and shove them down again, they dissolve in the light of stillness that we truly are. Most people are not even aware of these insidious limiting ideas that they hold in their subconscious. Therefore, they act them out automatically. Not knowing that why do I so desperately seek validation from the world? What is lacking within me that I need from this world? This is why it is important to ground yourself in the first-class image of yourself. That is, the son or daughter of the divine. If you are one with source, you naturally shall not want. Because you realize that all is given by divine right. So, you walk in that confidence. You think in terms of first class. Your behavior changes. You stop negotiating your desires in mind and do not limit yourself. You give yourself the love you seek in the world. Realizing that you are the source of love, not another person. They only trigger the avalanche of love that you have within. You make room for divine abundance to pour into your life. And this simply makes you magnetic AF. When you stop chasing, you start attracting. And other people notice it. When a people pleaser stops pleasing, one of two things happen. The fake friends that only liked you for being a people pleaser fall away on their own. Or they become obsessed with you. As the withdrawal of excess importance from you is disorienting for them. And since they are not used to it, it causes a withdrawal effect. And since most people are not even conscious of why they do what they do, they have no idea what has happened. So you see, do not please others to be liked, be kind without hidden motive. Be a joy to be around. Be authentic to who you truly are, and the right people will flock towards you. Stay grounded in your divine self-image of being first-class person who does not want because her cup is full. And your cup will overflow. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all these things shall be added unto you. This is how you become magnetic AF with ease. You must understand that the world will never fill in the hole that only divine connection can fill. But most people seek validation from the world because they are trying to fill this hole. And it doesn't work. So they forever chase the ghost of it. If you give yourself the love you seek in another, you are extremely magnetic. As you lose all desperation to please for the sake of getting something. That is the moment when you become irresistible. Because you are overflowing. A bee is not attracted to a pollen-less flower, right? So when your heart is full of love for yourself and the divine, and you are full of life, others want what you have. And simply you become a magnet. When you think of abundance every day, notice it all around you, be grateful for what you have, and recognize that your supply is infinite, you attract opportunities effortlessly. Because once again, you attract what you are, not what you want. First-class self-image attracts first-class lifestyle. While low self-esteem grounded in the fake identity of the ego attracts low-class events and people. You are the world you seek. The world is a mirror. The mirror doesn't reflect abundance when you actively entertain poverty consciousness day in and day out. When you affirm every day that I am weak, the mirror cannot reflect health. But when you recognize the divinity within yourself as the child of divine, the mirror reflects infinite possibilities. Then you choose from the infinity what you would like to experience and you allow it to flow into your world. By being detached from how it appears, when it appears, and where it appears. That is the job of the Divine Father who is greater than you. Do not accept in mind that which is not true of God, and you will not contend with anything other than first class in this life. If divine is your supply, you shall not want. If the world is your supply, you shall forever chase. So let me ask you this. Who do you say that I am?